So what I found out using Reptile, God dang it. And also when they really urinate, when they pee, it doesn't soak it up as well. It didn't find. Welcome back. Oh my God. What's the word, reptile nerds? This is Chris with Zenarch Reptiles. Thank you for joining me once again. I guess you guys are a glutton for punishment. No, just teasing. You guys have made my month and a half of posting videos amazing. I've got a great turnout, at least I think so, for how inexperienced I am and how new I am. Thank you so much. You guys are making this happen for me. I like talking about my reptiles and keeping them and breeding them. Anyways, today I'm going to talk to you about ReptiChip. About a month ago, if you look at one of my older videos, I did get some Repti-Zorb liners, and I'm going to talk about how they worked out for me and why I did go back to ReptiChip. Anyways, I did see that Billy Rose recently posted about ReptiChip in his review. Darn you, Billy. No, just teasing. Billy Rose is actually one of my heroes. He's helped me out a lot. Nice guy. It just came at a bad timing for me. I've been planning this for over a month now, and I've had actually half the video already shot. But anyways, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. What that does for you is let you know when my videos come out, and you'll be the first to know. I'll be right back. Welcome back, Reptile fam. So you might be wondering why I'm going from Repti-Zorb back to ReptiChip. Now, if you're a longtime keeper or a longtime breeder, you already probably know this answer. You've probably tried it all. This is for people that are newer to reptiles or never tried different substrates. I'm going to give you the two issues that I came across using Repti-Zorb. Check this out. So one of the issues I had, the first issue I had, was with humidity. But going into this, I knew that humidity wasn't going to be as great as ReptiChip. And I knew that there's a gentleman called Chris Hardwick. I watched his videos, and I seen him take this little bag and put sphagnum moss and put it in the front of his thing, his racks. And what I did, I kind of one-upped him. I went to Amazon and bought these. What they are is they're try-on socks for women that you use like at shoe stores. They're just like toss-aways. I used those. I tied them off. I put the sphagnum moss in there, and I soaked them in a bucket and put them in front. That did solve my humidity problems. The problem with the Repti-Zorb is even with ARS racks, which with the big water bowl, I still does not have enough humidity without that sphagnum moss. But like I said, I knew this going in. So that wasn't really an issue for me. It might be an issue for you. And also when they really urinate, when they pee, it doesn't soak it up as well. It did it fine for my hatchlings, and it did it great for my subadults, but when my big females peed, it did not soak it up. It was wet. It was like a lake in there. And that's the big problem I found with Repti-Zorb, is I think it's a great product. If I worked in my reptile room 40 hours a week like I did my job, if it wasn't my second job, reptiles, I would definitely do it, because I like the fact that it looks clean. I like the fact that I can change it real easy, and it's super easy to change. When I clean out ReptiChip, I have to scrub that tub. I have to get all the residue off. Repti-Zorb, I pull it out, spray it down, put one back in there, and it's done. I didn't take all my cages and all my racks. I didn't switch them all to Repti-Zorb. I tried about 20 tubs out, and I went back to ReptiChip. No disrespect to Repti-Zorb. There is some issues, at least for me, with the ReptiChip, and the main thing is how much mass it takes up when you throw it away. I get a large bin for my compost half of the year, about 3/4 of the year. So when I get that, it's no big deal. That's what I use for my rats and also my snakes. But about the other quarter of the year, I have to find a place to dump that. And I mean, if you live out in the country, you can use it for bedding, for your garden. But unfortunately, I live in town, so it doesn't work that great for me. I have to find a place to store it. And if I had a big, gigantic collection, that might be a problem. I mean, I guess if I got to the point where I was so big that I needed a warehouse, I'd have to have a big garbage can anyways. But me, I'm at 50 plus snakes. I'm probably closer to 70. And that's an issue for me. I have to find a place to dump it. My boss usually lets me dump my extra trash on Sundays if there's any room left in the trash. But there's times where I have to find out where to put this stuff, and that's a pain in the butt. And I mean, I know people that have issues with gnats too. I personally never have, but I don't live like in the South. I don't live in a place where it's super humid. It's kind of dry here. So that could be just where they live, but I've seen people have gnat problems. Anyways, let's go to my reptile room and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
From every piece that's broken, been trying to get back to myself, but don't have a clue. I'm looking for some luck, can't find a door that's open. I'm losing all my hope, feels like I'm left here in two, because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Oh, because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you. I was chasing all the wrong signs, trying to hold on to something that I couldn't find. Wish you didn't captivate my mind. Now I know even the sunset's in paradise, but now something went wrong. You're moving on. I found myself on the blind side. Now you won't call. We lost it all. You fade away. I'm picking up my heart from every piece that's broken. Been trying to get back to myself, but don't have a clue. I'm looking for some luck, can't find a door that's open. I'm losing all my hope, feels like I'm left here in two, because I'm missing you. Because I'm missing you.
And I kind of hope that gives you kind of the rundown why I went back to ReptiChip. The Repti-Zorb worked really well for my king snakes and my hognose, my spotted pythons, etc., but not for my big female ball pythons. The issue was it did not absorb enough urine. And as you saw, I put a half a cup of water in there, which is really realistic for those bigger females I have. That's kind of what I came home to. It looked exactly like that, but it was yellow. I couldn't handle the fact that they were laying in their own urine. And that was a big issue for me. That's the reason why I went back to ReptiChip. I can dump a whole cup, even probably a cup and a half of water in that ReptiChip real easy, and it wouldn't even touch my snakes. I can probably go higher than that, which is unrealistic, but that's my big issue. Anyways, I'm sorry this video's been broken up so many pieces. I started a long time ago. I kind of shelved it and kind of came back to it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So what I found out using Reptile... God, thank you. Welcome back. Oh my God. What I found... The big issue is... hit the notification bell. What that does for you is you... what that does for you is you will know... What that does for you, you'll be the first to know. Unfortunate that he did it about two days before I did. The humidity is an issue. Please not scream! Don't. The